Leute und willkommen zurück mit Marius Let's Play. Mal wieder in Nauten. Wir machen diese Admiral-Quest jetzt hier weiter.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've explored many ruins on this island. Ruins that, after careful scrutiny, were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions. Questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Wenn ich das jetzt richtig verstanden habe. Dann muss ich mit dem Bischof sprechen, der mich derzeit begleitet. Das ist doch der eine Typ. Also ich gehe jetzt mal zurück ins Haus und lasse den jetzt mal ein Begleiter sein. Dann haben wir das jetzt mal. Eigentlich müsste ich Munition sammeln, aber ich glaube, ich lasse das jetzt einfach mal für heute. Weil das so viel Zeit aufwendet. So, jetzt sind wir jetzt hier wieder. Jetzt müssen wir noch den Begleiter finden. Da, Gruppe zusammenstellen. Ich habe das schon so lange nicht mehr gemacht. So, fern. Gruppe bestätigen. Gehe ich mal kurz raus hier. So. Müsste er mir eigentlich folgen.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
It is a very good idea. But alas, I have other problems to resolve first.
I understand. Come and find me when you are ready.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nauts. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care.
Also soll ich jetzt hier den Bischof? Nee. Jetzt auf einmal nicht mehr. Eben hieß es noch, ich soll den Bischof hier anfragen. Gut, wir sollen jetzt nach St. Mateus, dann machen wir das jetzt einfach und das geht am einfachsten von hier aus. So, jetzt sind wir in St. Mateus. Oh, wir haben mehrere Anlaufpunkte. Er sagte jetzt, wir sollen mit dem Bischof die Dings besprechen. Gehen wir da hin. Sind das hier auch so Quests? Nee. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob ihr die restlichen Videos gesehen habt. In einem Dorf, da gab es so Quests an der Wand hängen. Jetzt wieder ins Hauptgebäude, an einem verbrannten Biest vorbei. Kurz auf der Karte, in welchem Stock er sich befindet. Kann ich hier gerade gar nicht sehen. Das ist schlecht. Also mir hier zeigt er hier da direkt da an. Ich geh mal runter, ich bin mal neugierig. Gefangenenlager oder sowas. Ich werde die nicht zerstören, dass ich hier unten nicht rumstöbere. Der Bereich nochmal irgendwas Wichtiges verbirgt. Könnte sein, wer weiß das schon so genau. Nein. Knapp.
It's blocked.
Okay. Also wir haben ein Lager entdeckt und wir schaffen es hier nicht rauszulaufen, weil die Steuerung etwas zu sensibel reagiert. Kameraperspektive ist jetzt auch gerade nicht so genial. Gut, okay. Wir gehen mal nach oben. Ich hoffe mal, dass er da ist. Wo soll er sonst sein? Da ist er doch.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a
Schon wieder?
favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Wieder eine Nebenaufgabe wahrscheinlich. Ich weiß es nicht.
What do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in the stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Also waren die Leute von der Kirche immer so? Also irgendwie erinnert das doch an einen gewissen bärtigen Typen aus Österreich, oder? Erstmal die Schulter an andere schieben. Aber die Inquisition war ja in allen Spielen immer sehr speziell. Sie können ja an nichts schuld sein. Es sind immer die anderen. Wenn man immer das Gegenteil beweiset, dann verhauen die auf einmal. Wie kannst du sagen? Die Inquisition ist das erleuchtende Licht der Welt. Nee, ist klar.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I... The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naut's secrets. But the documents of the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Aber wie mache ich denn das jetzt am besten? Ach Mist, ich habe die Tunika gar nicht mehr. Ich hasse ihn. Der steht immer so auf dem Weg.
Bit of poison in my blade.
Hätte ich auch an dem vorbeischleichen sollen. Gar nicht.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
So, Anzahl. Die Anzahl der Wachen, die in einem wichtigen Lagerhäusern patrouillieren, muss unverzüglich verdoppelt werden. Verkleidete Inquisitionen werden in der Gegend gesichtet. Lager anzudringen. Aha,
This note
Geheimnisse
speaks of a
jedenfalls schützen.
secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Nauts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
Komm, hier sehen wir raus. So. Was wir denn jetzt überhaupt hier? Suche das Verschwinden der Nauten. Finde und betritt das Lager der Nauten. Okay. Das Verschwinden wäre ja dann direkt hier gewesen. Ich sehe hier noch nichts. Ist vielleicht nur tagsüber da. Gehen wir mal zum Lager. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, glaube ich jetzt gerade richtig oder glaube ich komplett verkehrt? Ne, ich glaube richtig. Ja, hier sollen Männer sein, mit denen ich sprechen kann.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go.
Okay. Quest machen wir dann im Anschluss.
Halt! These buildings are the property of Norts. No one is authorized to enter.
Step aside, guard. I am Captain Vasco, and I am under the orders of Admiral Cabral herself. We are here to inspect this house of wares.
Thousand pardons, Captain. I didn't see your ink scars. Enter, if you please.
Das war wesentlich leichter als erwartet.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextant.
Dreizack, Barometer?
Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments. And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
Da bin ich überrascht, Magie ist das nicht. Gar kein Fall.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naut's secrets get the better of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Tja, ich würde mal sagen, das sind definitiv keine Zauberer. Die sind einfach nur immun, weil sie so hart auf dem Meeresboden sind.
The Ordo Luminis was completely wrong. We must find these missing Nauts.
Oh, wir hätten auch reinblättern können. Hier ist irgendwas. Das macht nichts. Zack, Blutung entdeckt. Oh, 2 Munitionen, das ist mal gut. So, ich würde sagen, ich beende erstmal das Video hierfür erstmal und danach beim nächsten Video werden wir hier mal ein bisschen fragen, was die so wissen, beziehungsweise was sie nicht so wissen. Damit erstmal tschüss.